too do not have gloves on, but only 3 or 4 of the Fort Lewis players don't have gloves on. It's a little bit windy here, not too bad, but in actual fact for the players it's pretty good conditions for soccer actually. They certainly won't get hot today, Lauren.
Yeah, well, Megan Streetel got called for the infraction there on Jordan Miller, and Jordan Miller, she's getting up a little slowly.
And she gets given the pass, so she has to take off. A beautiful tackle by Streetel away from Miller. Miller's got her hands on her knees there. She's got a little knock there. As up in the air goes Barden. She gets the bump and finds Canis, the forward for Fort Lewis. She's looking for a pass as she goes to Halenga. Halenga with a little deft pass to Benavides. That was clever. Benavides back to Canis, who sees Halenga. Shot. Header. Saved by the keeper.
Yeah, that's another shot on goal there. Anytime you put it on frame, it's a good shot. But I think Haley would have liked to have gotten just a little more pace on that ball and made it a little more difficult for the keeper. But it was on goal. 2 shots now for Fort Lewis College.
Yeah, that was 14 yards out. And as Lauren said, just couldn't put enough speed on that ball. Easy save by the keeper, but a lovely little dish in there by Canis to Halenga.
So I'm going to keep an eye on Jordan Miller here. You know, on Friday's match, she was getting some attention from the trainer, and she's still walking kind of slow.
Fort Lewis, Benavides back to welcome the defender as comes into Regis, has kicked into Canis, rebounds. There's a lot of defenders always back there, it seems like, for Regis, and Halenga quite often is playing against 2 or 3 defenders. We'll see how that goes. Fort Lewis have had a bit more of the attack in the last 5 or 10 minutes, so we'll see if they can turn that into something before halftime here. Nice header by Riley straight to Benavides as Jordan Miller's pass couldn't find anyone, but she's back on the ball. Flicks it in towards the middle of the field. Beautiful header by Welcome to get it to Benavides, and back to Riley. Attempted back heel by Eggbomb. That didn't work. It ends up with Rangers here in the middle of the field, but immediately stolen by Eggbomb, the senior, and she gets it to Halenga. Back to Eggbomb. She's spinning around, does a 360 right in the middle of the field. Oh, beautiful left foot pass by Eggbomb. Just pass by Niffen up to Weiss with her first touch, and it's back to Niffen. Benavides goes up towards Canis, but it's going to pass her as the Ranger fullback gets there first, gets a push in the back, but the referee will say, let's just make a goal kick, as the referee will just talk to Canis about fouling the player there when there's no need to. Referee doing a good job here, keeping on top of everything, and it'll be a goal kick to Regis. 0-0 here. We have about 15 minutes to go in this first half. Hasn't been a lot of really tough shots on goal. Regis had the most dangerous run hitting the post earlier down that southern end.
I don't care.
Here's the Regis keeper. Let's see if she can make a bit more of this goal kick. No, only landing about 35 yards or so. It's reached the middle of the field as Regis is on the ball, have to pass back to their fullback line. There's a left footer to the number 9. She's got the ball, passes back to the fullback who just blasts it downfield. That's going to let Welcome in, who passes over to Riley, traps nicely up to Eggbomb, and Eggbomb to Shoemaker, who just pumps it downfield. Here's a chance for Canis. No, the number 12 will beat her to it. Now the keeper comes out and spills it. Oh, goodness me. Here's Weiss with a chance, and here's Weiss with a shot. As she's saved and misses the goal.
Oh, just wide left of the goal, but that's going to be a corner kick. The keeper did get a hand on that ball and keep it from going in, and that was a beautiful ball there. The keeper spilled it initially when Emma Canis was pressing her in the box, and then it bounced around, and Emma Canis, it came back out, and it went over to Sam Weiss, and Sam Weiss dumped it into Canis, and then Canis set Sam Weiss up nicely.
God, why didn't she hit that with the right foot? I think she would have had a better chance. Here's the corner kick, and it's going out to Shoemaker, who's going to dump it into the box. Oh, it comes off her foot badly and goes straight up in the air as the Rangers clear this ball away again, but not very well. It's gone to Benavides, who tempts the trap, but shows too much there to the Regis player, who just boots it downfield. Here's Riley. She has to make this header and gets it across to Welcome nicely, and Welcome sends it back to Riley. And she goes downfield, but the Ranger player gives it away. Dumped in towards the Canis again. That was nice by Eggbomb, but just too far ahead of her. The keeper comes out. Man, that keeper's had a lot of work to do in the last 10 minutes, Lauren.
Yeah, she's done well there to make that last save, especially.
This time she does the drop kick and does a lot better with that kick, because it goes about 50 yards, and Riley will run back into the towards the penalty area. Doesn't give it back to the Fort Lewis keeper and decides just to kick it out of bounds. and that'll be a throw-in for Regis, and they will make a sub.
Yeah, that's nice. Safe play.
Number 9 cleared away by Benavides for Fort Lewis. There's a nice pass by the Rangers as they come forward, but they're still 45 yards away from goal. The number 10 has it in the middle of the field. They still have possession to the Rangers as number 21 has it. Tries to go down that right channel. All that pass totally misses Jordan Miller, and that's not good for Rangers as the Fort Lewis keeper comes out and picks it up.
So it looks like they may have moved Jordan Miller into to the middle of the screen. She really isn't getting a lot of service so far in this match.
Here's the chance for Fort Lewis as Streetle passes to Halenga, but the Rangers are there and poked forward again by Canis that time towards Halenga. Almost a half chance there. She could have got onto that, but kicked out of bounds now by Regis under pressure, and that'll be a throw into Fort Lewis.
Yeah, I think it's just a matter of time here with 16 minutes left in this first half where Fort Lewis College find the back of the net.
Fort Lewis, a beautiful throw by Halenga, is going to go to Streetle, and here's a shot just over the crossbar, probably hitting the post earlier in this first half. As Halenga gets the ball, a very poor goal kick there.
Yeah, that goal kick's not hardly going 30 yards.
Yeah, that barely went 30 yards. Halenga's on it. Now Fort Lewis are already back in possession. As here comes the throw in, slips off her hands a bit, Halenga, and that'll find the Ranger player, but it'll fall to Shoemaker, who makes a long shot from 25 yards out, missing the left hand. Immediately dispossessed by Benavides, who fights for the ball. It looks like Benavides is being charged with running through that player. Might have kicked the player. It's a free kick to Regis, about 35 yards out from goal. Big free kick here. Let's see what happens. Halenga's the forward for Fort Lewis has gone all the way back into defence, and she was going to stand in the wall, but they decided not even to have a wall, Fort Lewis. And now Sam Weiss will come and be the lone player in the wall. All the players lined up around the 18-yard line. Let's see if this Rangers player can deliver this dangerously. Yes, it's in the box, but it goes straight to the Fort Lewis keeper. That was on goal, but no danger of anyone hitting that one.
Yeah, nice save there by Razzo to come off her line there and pick that ball up before it bounced in front of her. It would have one hopped right in front of her.
Nice punt too by Russo, about 60 yards. Ball bouncing around. Welcome. Riley tries to get it, but spins off her bird. But Shoemaker saves the day there by picking up possession. The Ranger player, good work by her, number 10, to get it back to the 21, and 21 goes right back to the number 10. Here's the Rangers coming forward about 40 yards out from goal, and now about 30. As Jordan Miller's being watched by everybody there, as she was. She had two players on her.
Yeah, she had Welcome and Riley on her.
And so Shoemaker clears the ball downfield. It'll come off a Ranger head out of bounds, and that'll be a throw into Fort Lewis. We have just 12 minutes to go in this first half, 0-0. Both teams are searching for the first goal of the game here as Streetle for Fort Lewis has the throw in and goes to Shoemaker, the fullback, overlapping, and gets it to Eggbomb, who goes back to Streetle. Streetle touches it inside, goes around one player. She's got a pass on here to Shoemaker. It ricochets still to Shoemaker, and Benavides has it in the middle of the field. The junior midfielder tries to pass to Niffen. Yes, finds Niffen, but Niffen had on.
But like you said, they keep the pressure up here, and they have had the better run of play, and as the game goes on, I think they'll get more and more confident.
Here's the Regis keeper. Let's see, again a poor kick. Barely goes 25 yards, and Canis has got it. He's going to try a shot. It's over the crossbar.
Oh, just barely, too. You know, Fort Lewis obviously.
Here's the number 3, and that's a better kick, covering about 40 yards downfield. A flick-on header by the Rangers, but it finds the Fort Lewis fullback, Welcome, who's chasing very hard there to get the ball. Tries to get the flick-on pass. Doesn't work as the 21 for Regis passes up to the number 6 as... tries a pass on there to number 10, but Benavides, what a game she's having today. She's everywhere, and she pokes it away from the Rangers back to Eggbomb, who's in defence. A beautiful pass by Eggbomb to Halenga, and almost another beautiful pass to Canis, who just couldn't control it as Fort Lewis tried to come forward, but pressure there. The Rangers defender felt it, the number 15, and she kicks it out of bounds. Here's the Shoemaker with the throw in about 40 yards out from goal. It's over Halenga's head, bouncing in the box, but just kicked out under pressure there by the Rangers. Again, a throw in for Fort Lewis. There's the throw in by Streetle, straight to Shoemaker. Shoemaker will go back to Streetle. Streetle will try to cut inside one player. She's got a left foot shot into the box here, and it's almost a flick-on header by Fort Lewis, but rejected by the Rangers. Wow, that was close as Miller's got the ball for the Rangers, but she's deep in defence, tries the pass out to the number 10, chased by Riley up towards Niffen. She can't get it as Riley comes back, and that was beautiful play by Riley to chase that ball back and dispossess Regis, but they do have the ball again in the middle of the field. Niffen nipping in to get the ball kicked out of bounds by Rangers. throw into Fort Lewis.
But one of the reasons Riley was able to nip in on that is Ashley Niffen has taken the line away from C.C. Reiner, and that's causing C.C. Reiner to bring it in on her left foot and bring it inside, and she's not quite as effective.
Here's Benavides with another beautiful ball to Hellinger. Egbaum with a half chance as she goes down over the keeper. Good save by the keeper. And Egbaum chased that one all the way into the penalty spot, but luckily for Regis, the keeper comes out and claims that ball. Oh, the keeper tries a drop kick here. It spins right off her foot, out of bounds. And that didn't work. And she's struggling with the kicks as is the throw into Fort Lewis. Hellinger tries to dribble it to herself, does so, passes it back to Shoemaker, who showed beautifully for the ball to help out there. Nice pass by Shoemaker to let it run to Egbaum, who drops it into the goal. What a beautiful tournament goal! Fort Lewis 1, Regis 0.
Wow, that's absolutely gorgeous. I believe Haley Hellinger got that ball from the throw-in and knocked it out to Schumacher, and Schumacher then sent a long ball in. And as I recall, Candace let she sitted that ball and let it pass through her legs, and it didn't go through her legs. It went over her head, but she ducked out of the way.
Fort Lewis. Here's a shot from Miller. It's a good one too, as Russo has to go down. She saved that all right, but she pushed it out for a corner kick, and immediately here comes Regis back at Fort Lewis. Fort Lewis won off the goal by Egbaum. She did that plenty of times in high school too, did Sarah Egbaum. Spun at the top of the box and booted it onto the crossbar, and Regis making a sub here, and I think Fort Lewis will be too, as let's see who's coming off here. There's a corner kick going on for Regis, and it looks like it's Haycock coming on, and here's Regis with the corner kick. And it's too low, but it might be dangerous. The Regis player's there first, but it looks like it went out of bounds. No, the referee didn't call anything. Here's a dangerous for Fort Lewis. Is everybody up in the air? Here's a shot by, no it's not, as Benavides clears the ball for Fort Lewis. Right at the end there's a player down for Fort Lewis in the box, and the referee will stop the game for an injury.
Yeah, I can't tell who that is right at the moment.
There's a good sportsmanship here by everybody as the ball is dropped to Canis. She's not contested, so she just boots it down to the Regis keeper, and Regis will have possession. She's allowed to pick it up. And she does know now, comes out to the 18 with the drop kick. Oh, this is a lot better one. That covers about 50 yards. Egbaum with the header. Drops it down as Hellinger. Beautiful pass out to Haycock. That will be her first touch. Oh, and her first touch is not a good one. She passes right into the Ranger player. She has to chase back now. The number 5 spins away from danger and boots it down. But Niffen, nice trap there. Awkward bouncing ball, but Niffen trapped that well with the thighs and is trying to bring it through the middle of the field, gets it to Hellinger, almost in trouble there, Niffen, but she got away with it as she dribbles down that left channel. Oh, a good left foot pass towards Wieston, finder it's back with Niffen again on the right foot this time. Bounces off Hellinger to Canis, and Hellinger puts Wieston into the box, but it's going to go out of bounds. Good shielded there by, well shielded that is, by the Regis player. It's a goal kick.
Yeah, I noticed that.
1-0 here, Fort Lewis in this knockout game. This is the NCAA playoffs. Only the winner goes on as the ball is bouncing around the middle of the field. Egbaum, she's a goal scorer. She's looking for a pass. No, she's going to try a long one with the left foot, but it's bouncing wide of the right-hand post. Oh, she was 35 yards out. Egbaum, a little confidence there, Lauren.
Yeah, the Fort Lewis is playing with a lot more confidence now, and with just under 6 minutes left here, and it sure would be nice to get one more goal before half.
Well, let's see what happens. Regis don't want that to happen. Here come the Rangers, and it won't be the keeper taking the goal kick this time. It'll be one of the players, and that one's a good one. Goes about 35 yards out, bounces to Fort Lewis, though, as Weiss gets the ball to Hellinger. Fort Lewis all of a sudden getting a lot more play here. Here's Canis in the box. Oh, that needed to be a left. Land a bit lower before she kicked it, but she had to kick it quickly, and it went over the crossbar. Fort Lewis all of a sudden getting a lot of attacks going on here as Haycock just on the field kicks it forward. It's into the box again. Here's almost Canis with another chance, but the Ranger player got there first, kicked out of bounds, and the score remains 1-0 Fort Lewis.
So, John, I just got a text message from Darren Morgan. He wants to say hi to you.
Darren Morgan in England, yes, the assistant coach of the 2005 team. Here comes the throw-in. That's over Hellinger's head. Benavides with a half shot. No, it didn't go anywhere as Benavides back on the ball now. She's 25 yards out. It's poked away from her by Miller, but Rangers under pressure just boot the ball downfield. That's let the Fort Lewis defence in. As Benavides on the ball again. Oh, she's had a great game. She puts Hellinger in the box. Hellinger with a shot, but it's wide. Oh, that was close. National Division II champion. Championships Fort Lewis men's team. Rangers have the ball and they're trying to come out of defence. Some nice passes too from 5 to the number 9. Going the wrong direction is number 9, but gets the pass to the number 15 trying to go around Haycock, kicked out of bounds. That'll be a throw in to Regis. Another stop. They're playing a very fast-paced game and making Regis run, and Fort Lewis might be thinking that Regis are a bit tired from that Friday game. As the longer this game goes on, the more Fort Lewis seem to be attacking. And there's the throw-in by Fort Lewis to Canis, the forward, as she flicks the ball cleverly. She's tripped, but stands up and pokes that ball into the box. Oh, the ball bouncing around there, but luckily for Regis, it finds a Regis player, and they do come away with it. There's nobody forward at all for Regis, so the ball comes easily to the Fort Lewis fullback. Makes the beautiful pass to Haycock, but it was so good, it just flashed past her before she could change feet and trap that ball. It's out of bounds. That'll be a Regis throw-in. They're just about 10 yards off their corner flag, deep in defence, as number 3 goes back to the number 15, who just lazily kicks that down the field. Yes, good, well read by Shoemaker, who could see that ball bending. It bounced in field, but then just bent straight out of bounds. It'll be a Fort Lewis throw-in. And it's a big one too, as Candace sort of got a push in the back there, no call, as it goes over her head as the ball towards Niffen. The lovely little left foot pass by Niffen to Weiss to Halenga, but the Regis player nipped in quickly there to dispossess Fort Lewis. It's back to Benavides, the midfielder. There's a lovely pass to Canis, who has to react quickly, tries to get it to Halenga. She's very unselfish, is Canis, always trying to pass that ball, but it is rejected by the Rangers. A beautiful header there by Shoemaker to Haycock, as she overlaps Shoemaker. That's a beautiful play by Fort Lewis. It's kicked into the Ranger player. It'll be out of bounds. It's a corner kick. The corner kick now is the number 8 Eggbomb, and she's going to dump this into around the penalty area where it's a bit low, but it comes right past Benavides, and Halenga with the snapshot from 12 yards out. Oh yeah, you're right. She wished she had that back. It does, Halenga. Here's Canis. She's going to put Halenga in. No, there's a Ranger player there, but it kicks it straight into Haycock. She's going to go deep into the corner. Can Haycock cross this? Oh, cleverly she goes to Halenga. Can Halenga get the cross in? No, it's kicked out of bounds by Rangers. It'll be a throw-in, though, not a corner kick, as Fort Lewis have to hurry here as Haycock goes... Yes, a good throw in to Shoemaker. She shows nicely for those balls, does Shoemaker's. Oh, bad luck, she kicked it into the opponent, but that's a corner kick. Everybody has to hurry here, and Eggbomb is sprinting, only 20 seconds to go, but Eggbomb will deliver this ball into the box. She's hurrying. There's only seconds to go here, and here it comes. Oh, she slips over, but Benavides gets the shot. It's out of bounds.
Oh, yeah. Eggbomb slipped on that corner kick, but Benavides made the most of it there and just tried to flick that onto the near post, and that was actually very close.
We are at halftime. We thank you for listening. We'll be have live soccer all afternoon for you. Sorry about a few hiccups with the technology here. The radio equipment early on. It's Fort Lewis 1 and Regis 0 in this NCAA knockout game at halftime.
Yeah, the first goal, and the only goal of the first half, was scored by Sarah Eggbomb with about 8 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first half, and that was a beautiful ball set into the box there by, I believe, Nicole Schumacher, and Emma Canis had a good look at that ball, and then chose to let it pass through her, and